Next weekend we have a race in Mallorca called the Rapha Prestige, and I am planning to take my gravel bike, my Amaro steel gravel bike, with me to Mallorca. So I was planning to do a video on how to put this bike into this bike bag down here. So this is my Amaro steel gravel bike. Right now it has some road tires on it. It's a 1x drivetrain with hydraulic cable discs, so a bit strange there with the cables outside. And this is the actual Douchebag Savage Bike Bag. Okay, so let's see how it goes. So the first thing I like about this bag versus others I've had before is it's quite compact when not in use. So also has these really nice straps that you can lock to put everything together. So when you're not using the bike bag, it doesn't take a huge amount of space. Okay, so let's open it and see what comes with. So it seems like this is probably a compartment for the wheels. And let's move this out of the way. Okay, lots of stuff in here. Okay, so probably the other wheel comes in here. And this is nice because you can see the actual instructions inside the bag. So I can see that the instructions are for a mountain bike, and I'm going to be taking a gravel bike. But I did actually get also this thing over here, which is the road bike adapter. Okay, so hopefully this will allow me to put the handlebars also in the bag. Okay, so here's the bag completely open, and I took the different parts out of it, and you have 4 different parts. This is for the bottom bracket, so you put your bottom bracket down there. That's the one in the right is to protect the fork, and the one in the left is to protect the handlebars once you have them out of the bike. I probably won't use that one because I have the road bike adapter, and this tube over here is to put on top of the bike bag once the frame has been put together. So next thing we should do is take the wheels off the bike, see if we have to keep the seat post or we have to take it out, and probably take out the pedals and see how it goes. Okay, so once we take off the wheels, we're going to have to manipulate the chain, so I put some gloves on. Actually, this is one of the things that I don't really like about the bag, is it really doesn't provide any solution for the chain or avoid the bike to get dirty due to a dirty chain. Thankfully, my steel bike has this notch here where you can actually put the chain in and it will hold itself in place. So if I'm able to do it, shift down, and then with the actual tension it will hold the chain, and then the chain just stays there and doesn't get in the way. But this is normally, you won't find this in like carbon bikes or something, so you need to find a way to keep the chain there. I'm going to bring it down to a smaller sprocket there, and this stays there, but this is just due to my frame that has this small notch here. So yeah, don't know how this will work out with other frames. Now let's get the pedals as well out of the way. So pedals are out of the way, and the bike bag, actually I'm going to show you this, has a very nice place to store your pedals, which is really useful. So a big bonus for that. Okay, and then we're ready to put this part of the bag over here. So this stays here on the bottom bracket. So this is the way we found to put it together. Hope it's the right way. And next thing is the fork protection. So this is the fork protection that comes with the bag. Actually, it looks really sturdy. And open it like this, and you put it here on top. Good. So now this is supposed to be connected with this over here for the handlebars, but because we don't have because this is for mountain bike bars, then we have to fit this other thing, which is for this other adapter, which is for road bikes. So okay, so it seems to be looking good. Now we're gonna flip it over and put it inside the bag. We have here the bottom bracket section plus the fork section with the road bike adapter. Okay, because now we have to loosen the bars and put them over there, either on the right or on the left side. Okay. Okay. So we have to put the frame together, and I'm doing this in real time so you guys can see if it's easy or not. And this is the first time I'm doing this. So we're putting this directly on top, and we're building this frame Doesn't look very sturdy. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Okay, we'll see. And then on the same on the other side. Okay, so these are the things that happen when you don't read the instructions and you fly blind. So this doesn't go this way, it actually goes that way. So not a big deal, very easy to fix, but it was a mistake on my part because I'm not reading the instructions basically. So just twist it around and start again. Okay, so with my error corrected, now we can take the bike and put it in the frame. Okay. Okay, much better. Okay, so let's check it out. So this adapter goes perfectly on rails that are under the bike, and this other adapter also goes on the rails. So yeah, it looks like it's well inserted there. Clearly there's room for a much bigger bike. This is a size 56 bike, more or less. It's custom made, but it's around 56. So this is, I mean, you could fit a pretty big bike in here with this bag. That's good. So I'm gonna get the handlebars out and put them on the side. Okay, so now that the bike is in place, now we just have to build the frame around it. So put this in there. Okay, and then this over here is what holds it in place. So as you can see, no luck with the saddle, and we're gonna have to take the seat post out. So as I said, probably if you have like a dropper seat post, if it's a mountain bike, you could probably just slam it down, and you could do it with this one as well, but I'm not gonna do it because it's a carbon seat post with a steel frame, and you're probably gonna get it very scratched if you just slam it down. So I'm just gonna take it out, put this in there. I'll see what I do with it. Let's see if they've designed a place to actually leave this, or a place I can store it. There's plenty of room around here, around the bike, where you can store it, but we'll see. For now, I'll just leave it out. I haven't really read how this goes, but it seems like it should go around here probably. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah, so it's kind of like the frame, the bike, the one that keeps also the frame in place. It's a pretty clever system. Yeah, this looks actually very sturdy. Wow, this looks good. Perfect. But maybe it could go down here, would be better. On the frame. Yeah, it looks better. Okay, looking good. So now just have to put the wheels in the pockets and we're good to go. So the wheels, very important. These pockets have you have to put the discs on this side because they have a specific system to protect the disc. So put it there. It just slides in and you close it. Okay, so as I said, the last thing would be to close the bag. So you just have to put this part over here. It's quite tight, but you have these straps here to help you put it in place. Okay, and next one. Again, straps are pretty useful. As you can see, it's not that easy. It's quite tight. Okay, so I was finally able to close the bag, but it's not easy. So the zips here, I think it's because it's probably a new bag. It's very difficult to get it through to do this movement over here. So it's quite difficult to do. So I really didn't like that part, but maybe it's because it's a very new bag and it still needs to, the material still needs to give away a bit. So, okay, so that's for the bag. Now we're going to open again and see what else we can put inside, because for one of these trips, we not only need the bag, but we need many other stuff. This is all the stuff I'm going to put in the bag, and this is just like for mechanics reasons. So you may think I'm completely crazy taking all this stuff, but I really need to be prepared because it seems like the weather is going to be very nasty in the Prestige. Yeah, it's going to be almost like floods in Mallorca, so we have to be prepared for everything. So okay, first thing is my Silca Pista pump. This is a great pump to take inside your bag, so really amazing. You can even do tubeless with this. Then of course hex and torque multi-tools here, some chain links. Actually these are like 9-speed and 10-speed. I need to put some 11-speed, which is my current bike. Then chain tool, another hand pump. This is a wrench, yet another one, but in this case it's a torque wrench. Then we have some wipes, Teflon spray, WD-40, and for your glasses. Then we have on the lighting department, we have backlight and a front light in case it gets dark during the ride. Some cable cutters as well, some cable as well in case something goes wrong, tire levers. Then I'm not sure if I'm going to take my stuff in one of these extra bottles or I'm going to use my seat bag. As I was saying, I'm not sure if I'm going to carry my stuff during the ride in this or I'm going to carry it in the bag. If I do carry it in the bag, I'm going to take this multi-tool with me that includes everything. So this would go in here and in the bag, plus some tire levers. And because we have some slick tires on, I'm also bringing some mud gravel tires, so 42s from René Hirse, which are really amazing for mud. Another extra inner tube just in case. Plus, if we have to put these tires, we're going to have to put tubeless on it, so I'm bringing my tubeless kit. Plus, also in case I have punctures, I have this tubeless repairing kit as well. And I'm going to take this Rapha bag with me on the bike to put some like dry clothes and stuff inside, just in case, because it's going to be like maybe 7 to 8 hours of rain, so I probably am going to need some extra clothes. So now I have to put all of this in the bag and we have to take a look at what clothes I'm going to take. Okay, so all of the tools are in. So I put the tubeless liquid in there. Tools here where they're supposed to go. All of the tools, I put them in the bag, and you can see there the spare tires plus the Rapha bag plus the other spare tires, and I just put this together for the seat posts. and that's probably where I'm going to carry it. I don't really like that the bag doesn't have a specific place for the seat post. I guess they just expect you to drop it down, which is never a good idea in a road bike because you always scratch it. So we'll see. And then we're going to have to put all of my clothes in that spot there with the shoes and everything, because I'm not taking anything. I'm not taking any hand luggage. Everything is going in here. Let's see what clothes we're going to be taking to the trip. So we're doing the Rapha Prestige. So this is an unsupported race, team race, 4 people. I did it already a couple of years ago, and I'm doing it again. This is in Mallorca, and normally in Mallorca the weather is really good, but it seems like this weekend the weather is going to be completely crazy, and there's going to be lots of rain, and it's probably going to be cold, but it's not sure exactly which day this is going to happen. So it could be that it happens on the race day, or it could be it could happen a day later or a day before. So we have to be prepared for everything, either hot weather, warm weather, cold, rainy, whatever. This is why I'm taking so much stuff. So let's go. Gloves, I'm taking 2 pairs of gloves. I'm also going to be riding the day before, so I probably need 2 of everything to ride. I'm taking my Velotoce cover shoes. This is really important. They're great for the rain. I'm taking also my Gore Shake Dry. This is amazing. This is one of the best kits, pieces of kit I have. It saves you from really strong rain, and it's very packable. On the other hand, I also have my Rapha Shadow jersey. So this is also very good for rain, water resistant, and combines very well with the Gore. This is the long tights, over tights. This is a very old Rapha product, so you need to wear some tights under it, but it's really good in case it gets really cold. Then I'm bringing 3 bib shorts, 2 winter, Protein Winter, and 1 brevet. These are in case the weather gets nasty, and this is if the weather is better. Also bringing some socks, 2 of them merino socks, so wool socks, which are really cool and great for if they get wet, they still are very warm. Then for the head, I'm also bringing a Gore cap. This is great for the rain, and a Protein Rapha against in case it gets really cold. My road shoes, which are also they're the old ones, so it doesn't matter if they get wet. My Sweet Protection helmet, glasses. These are photochromic glasses or photochromatic glasses, so they're really good for in case there's rain or there's a lot of sun. Then a Gillette. This is the Rapha Brevet Gillette, and this has actually a Polartec Alpha in it, so it's kind of like almost like a down Gillette. It's very packable, very light. It's really amazing. And in case the weather is not that bad, I bring 2 long sleeve jerseys plus a short sleeve jersey. This is in case it's really optimistic and it's actually sunny. So now we have to put all of this stuff into this Douchebags bag and see if it fits later in my bike bag. Let's go. Okay, so the bag fits quite well on the side. Then the helmet goes up there, the shoes go down there, and we have everything ready. Now let's see if I can close it. Okay, so we got everything in the bike, all the tools that we need, and all the gear for the trip. So everything ready. I hope the video is useful.